Hey folks, I'm Vainglory, and welcome to part 122 of my campaign as a Gothi in Total War Rome 2. So we have one more battle to fight against Lusitanians, hopefully. We're going to attack Ebusus, take that settlement, and that gives us almost all the victory conditions that we need. The only other thing we need to do is to retake Autoresolve. So if I can take Ebusus and then just avoid getting into any more conflicts with Lusitania, we should be okay. I've got various armies scattered around the place. Some of them keeping control of public order for now. I don't need them here. I do need them in Cordoba. Or, got it right, so I don't need to leave both armies here, but I do want to keep both occupied just to prevent them from trying to retake either of them. And up here, public order is absolutely fine. It would still be +8 if I move that army out. So I'll do that and I'll bring it down towards Cordoba since this is a weaker army. So let's just go ahead and do that right now. Come in there. Down to +4. The characters, of course, are still positive, so we're okay. And over here, yeah, so this army, need to see if we can actually assault there. I think we probably can. I think we should be able to sail around, make landfall and attack. And I was thinking about bringing another army over, but I don't think that's really necessary. Something that I do want to do though, this Hammers of Thunaraz was Canabaudes' army. He was wounded by an agent a few turns ago, but I think he's fit to come back. So I would like to replace, I think it's this guy. I think it's Ragnarkar. Yeah. Don't want him getting any more glory. He's done well for me, so I'll let him retire now and be with my daughter. So let's do that before I forget. So, changing a general, I think, going to details. General detail, yeah, there we go. And Canabaudes, there you are. So we will bring you back with your noble cavalry. Okay. The other thing, obviously, money's a bit of a problem. And I don't think he'll get any more than 8,000 if I take Ebusus. So that would do me for this turn. Keep me out of bankruptcy, but it's obviously not a long-term solution. And I need to continue to recruit my navies. So I had hoped I could avoid doing it, but I don't think I can. Yes, I'm going to increase the tax. Let me check out the provinces. So we've only got maybe 3 that we need to worry about. So Hispania, we're going to have a rebellion there anyway. And in here we can survive, I think, once we've got our various groves improved, etc. We should get public order under control there. Hispania I've checked. Tarraconensis. And I think we'll be okay here as well. So, tax level, just got up by 1 probably. Growth I'm not bothered about, -12 public order. It is a big jump, but I think we'll be okay. And it does give me positive income. So, unfortunate, but I don't think there's really any way to avoid it at all. Anyway, let's go on with business and make this assault.
Get the blockade set up.
And you can go in this turn. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and fight this. Should be, as usual, fairly straightforward. Especially as I've got a couple of ballistae. I can sit back and encourage them to come out and join me. Looks like we've got a nice hill to sit on as well. Another one over here. Let's wait. Okay. So, if I did have the ballistae, say, positioned on there, you only just have the range. So it's not quite as good as I'd hoped. No, ungroup that. I want you both grouped. Thank you. And let's put you here instead. Yeah, so we can at least hit some buildings. But I imagine we'll be able to hit their troops as well. Let's group you guys as you are. And put you in here. No. Need both of them? No. Do I want to have Vigman in amongst this? Probably not. So we'll put our pikes down here. You can just pike up already. Don't have many spears. But we do have our own cav, and they don't have any cav anyway, so put our spears there.
Battle group ready.
Swords can go in here.
Grouped and waiting. Grouped and waiting.
And our cav. Put you over here. With Sworn Warriors, you stand up here, get a good view, and we'll start with that.
This will be tough.
You both just shoot at them to start with, and there's no sense putting you in harm's way. Move our cav in slightly. They've stood still, maybe that'll help you to hit them. It's a bit better. Light road skirmishers don't want to waste ammo on. Start shooting at these guys. And we'll draw our cav back to here.
Archers! Take aim! Battle ready! Missiles ready!
You guys pick your targets.
Ready. Fire!
And as I am moving our archers forward, let's move the spears up as well. Don't need to maybe go that far, just to there.
Running!
And don't run. Change targets to these guys.
Brigands! Fire!
No, brigands, you go for them.
Kill them all!
You go for them.
Warriors!
And you just go and make the attack.
Archers! Battle
You archers, turn and shoot into there. You guys come back here. Cav, you get up. Ballista, you start shooting at them. There's our Cav, you come deal with these guys.
tremble before us! Forward!
Alright,
Men!
change target, go for them.
Brigands! Take fire!
Brigands, shoot down there.
Deadly missiles ready!
You line up there.
Spears!
Spears, reform.
Move out! Horsemen! Riders!
Horsemen,
Horsemen!
yeah, they're shattered. You just pull out to there.
Brigands! Fire! Ballista!
Keep shooting
Stands ready!
as long as you can. In fact, get around or a volley off at these generals' units.
Battle ready! Quickly now!
Yep, run this time.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
That'll be the ballistic, I'd imagine.
Take aim! Ready! Archers!
You go after them,
Horsemen!
and we'll continue just to make sure that we wipe out this army.
Ready for battle! Get
You can cease firing.
warriors on me!
You as well.
Understood! Our horses love blood!
Little skirmishers. Archers. Ballistic, such as is left of you. Shoot at the general's unit.
Warriors, move out! Horsemen!
Right. And you chase them down as well.
Warriors eager for blood!
And I think you're done in here. So you go and chase them as well.
Brigands!
Okay, come back here.
Archers!
You stay where you are. And you hold fire. We did catch them, didn't we? Okay, and we'll call it there. So let's quit the battle. So lost 88 men from our cavalry mostly, and a couple of units must have got into missile range, some of their javelin men. Yeah, 14 kills and 7, and also a few from their melee troops. And we will sack And then occupy. Oh, you don't have the movement range. Okay, great. Never mind. So over here, let's get Ingund to try and assassinate this dude. 90% chance of success.
Is over.
A wound would be fine, and that'll do.
Goddess blesses my sword.
I think we'll just keep annoying these armies. See if we can assassinate generals. No. Let's check sabotage supplies. I don't think so. Let's try and assassinate.
Old father requires blood.
Good.
I have seen it done. Yes.
You can't assassinate in there. We will sabotage your supplies, or try to.
Succeeding is what I do best.
And assassinate. Oh,
See, father.
yes, well done, Otto.
Father be praised.
Assassinate here.
How can I
56% chance.
end them?
Failed. Never mind.
Seem I have failed.
Okay, so you're staying put. You're guarding here. Do I need to recruit more infantry? Or more army units? Maintain 180 units in total, 166, so I do need 14 more. What can we get in here? Yeah, it's not too bad. Could do with some cav. Let's not go overboard with the expense. Get you guys.
There is no finer ending.
And I think that's all for there. So I guess we need to move you up to the next province to recruit infantry. So we'll do that later. And what else do we have? Auto, let's give you your skills. That's not skills. Auto.
Come, sit. Share my fire.
I think we'll go for deadly. We should be able to complete the recruitment to the fleets. 6,500.
Recruiting more ships for the tribe.
That's you done. You're just starting. I'm just going to go for the cheapest.
We're gonna need a bigger fleet.
We're going to need a bigger fleet. Yes, we are.
We need a bigger fleet.
What amount of money? Do I need money for the provinces at all? Public order will be fine in there. We can survive in here from now. That will do. We might even survive in here. If only those guys would stop raiding, would be secure. Yep, so we can move up to Tarako with this army and recruit into there next time. And that's everything in there, so I think that's all okay. This army we are bringing up to Bibrakta. It was to see off this rebel army, but her ex-good friends, the Caledonii, attacked them for me. So anybody else still to be moved? Fleets are staying where they are. Field of the War Gulls. Do I want to recruit? I don't have money to recruit. The Bear Sons over here, looking after themselves quite nicely. Okay. Technology, I really don't think we're going to last long enough to complete another technology. And I don't know if it's really worth. We'll start one anyway. Old ways, I don't really want to build, but there's definitely no point in researching this for 7 turns in the hope of building buildings, so we'll just go for basic hygiene and get +5 sanitation. And that's us then. So let's end the turn and see what the Lusitanians do. And of course they want to drag my garrison in, so we'll just Autoresolve and we will take a protective stance. And a decisive victory, fantastic. We will again release the captives. So it feels a bit bad that my last action is going to be to backstab the Caledonii again, but war's hell and all that. I'm a bit cocksure here that I'm going to be able to hold off Lusitania. I did look like they've got another army appeared outside Ebusus there. Or a fleet, perhaps. Let's continuing to have Plague, Ragnakar's home. Woman of Favour. +7 loyalty for all political parties. Bit of building done. Terraconensis aren't happy. Neither's Aquitania. Egypt is destroyed. Again, I think. Okay, let's check this. Yeah, so it's a fleet. So we will take Ebusus this turn. These armies can, well, one of them at least continues to raid. But public order's now going up fantastically because they've stopped raiding. Okay, so that's all looking good. And up here, maybe I should send a spy up. Or can I recruit a spy somewhere up here? Someone's a good. How about up here? Excellent. I don't know much of a muchness. Not having a parent army. Yeah, take you. So recruit you, and we will send you to Autoresolve. So yeah, come around that way, that would be fine. Oh, I should have, I'll do that again in the next part because I'm going to put a break in here. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment and rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.